Hey, good morning. This is Alan Buchanan, and I provide location advice to owners and occupants of industrial buildings in Southern California. And welcome to another edition of Tuesday Traffic Tips. Hey, my tip for you today is some advice on when you should attend a tour. Now, it goes without saying that if you're touring an occupant, then you absolutely are there. But what happens if you have a listing and someone wants to take a look through it? Well, here's my quick rule of thumb. If your client is there, then you should be there. In other words, if it's an owner-occupied building and you're taking the listing and touring space, always be there during tours. My second rule of thumb is if it is occupied, not necessarily by the owner, but occupied by a tenant, you definitely want to walk through with whomever sees the building. And then my last rule of thumb is I generally like to be at tours regardless of whether the building is occupied or vacant, because I can get a great read on exactly if the deal is going to come together. Now, I don't impose myself upon the occupant broker rather. I let him do his work and kind of stay out of sight, out of mind. But if there are questions that I can answer, I'm quick to jump in and handle those right at the spot. So please use these rules of thumb when attending a building tour. I hope you make millions and millions of dollars this year. This is Alan Buchanan. Until next week, make it a great one on Tuesday Traffic Tips.